I need to actually get like a proper desk and chair. I really do.
All right. How's it going?
We're live. Hello.
Welcome to the.
How's your day been?
Oh, it's great.
Sorry. Continue.
Welcome to the first episode of hopefully many
Hopefully.
of the Earful Encounter podcast. We called it Showcast because we wanted to be different.
Because we're gamers.
Because we're gamers.
We're absolute gamers.
This stream or this episode is basically all about what we're going to be planning on doing with this series, with this podcast, and also a few updates on what we're doing in life, right?
Oh, yes. Because, believe it or not, we do exist sometimes.
We do exist sometimes, even though right now I've personally been radio silent for the past 2 months.
I get that.
Yeah.
I mean, especially with what's going on right now, it's so hard to actually be really doing things. So you're supposed to be staying in your house, supposed to be doing nothing really. So how's your experience in this lovely quarantine been?
Before I answer that,
My.
I want to introduce ourselves because I realized that we didn't actually introduce ourselves. I'm Armando. I'm sure
we are.
People watching this already know that, but
I know.
this is Tim to the.
And then I'm Tim.
To this side of me.
This sign. If you imagine this sign flipped and it says Tim instead of Mitt, that's my name.
It does say Tim.
It does say Tim?
Yeah, it's not
flipped. On my screen is back. Whoops. That's my name.
Well, there you go. Well, let's get right to what we're going to be talking about. Actually, no. I wanted to answer this.
It's actually showing
So,
right.
my life.
Let's get right into the news.
Our lives in quarantine, right?
Oh, yes.
Honestly...
what have you been doing today?
What have I been doing today? Honestly, nothing.
Oh, yes. Or just in quarantine. You continue. Sorry.
I haven't been doing anything
after today. Today was a rare day because I actually did do stuff.
Really?
Usually, my days have been so similar. It was bad. I've been getting to the habit of just playing Xbox and staying up very late with people. So today, surprisingly, I haven't played Xbox. And instead, I did very important stuff.
Wow.
I had a bamboo plant for a couple of years now. I had to trim it. Okay, I wish I was near it so I can actually show you. But so its main stalk has a curl or a swirl because it's lucky bamboo. And by adding this pattern to it, it actually enhances, if you believe in the traditions, that it enhances the luck of it. Therefore, lucky bamboo growing off of this at the root because it was yellow. So I had to take that part out, which was like a 4-inch segment.
By the way, Tim, right now you're a slideshow.
This is my brother, because he's worked on different nurseries, and I have 2 bamboo plants. You were also a slideshow for me.
Yeah, it's great.
The internet connection is interesting.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think it's because
this is not the permanent setup of Earful Encounter, of course.
No, it's definitely
not.
That
does have a bit of it. Because this is the quarantine edition of Earful Encounter. Eventually, we'll be at the lovely studio made by Armando.
Right here.
Where it's actually in good quality, not my webcam of my laptop.
Exactly, yeah.
And coming soon. Question mark?
Coming soon, yeah, hopefully. In the next year, hopefully. Maybe.
In the next year. That's a good way to put it. Chances are we probably will.
Yeah. Chances are we'll see each other in person again by the end of the year.
I would say that's a good exclamation point.
And when we do see each other again, we'll be in front of that wall.
It's going to be great quality too.
Mm-hmm.
So, what would you like to talk about now? Would you want to?
Well, we have to. We're gonna have to say what we're gonna be doing with this podcast here. What's our goal with this? It's not just gonna be us talking about random. Well, it is. It's gonna be us talking about random stuff.
I'm sure my bamboo will make another appearance.
Exactly.
Hopefully.
Yeah. We're all gonna show off our various plants that we have.
We should do that. We could have a botany episode.
we could.
We should do that.
We
could have a botany episode.
I just have to figure out what botany.
Write that down. Write that down.
Write it down.
Just write it down. That's good. That's good.
Anyways.
I mean, I only know how to take care of bamboo. Kind of, not really. Anyways, so what is your intention with your YouTube channel, where after this stream, he will be posting all of our previous streams? This is the first one, obviously, but that is where you will go to find, if you miss our podcast, it will be posted there for your entertainment.
Exactly. Yeah, our stream is being recorded right now and will be uploaded to my YouTube channel, which I think, if I did this all correctly, is linked on the page, on my channel page, somewhere.
After when this is posted on my channel as well, we'll have him as a featured channel, so it'll be easy.
Exactly. There we go.
Exactly. What else would you like to do on your channel besides this podcast?
Well, I'm glad you asked that, because that's one of the things on our itinerary. So, obviously, we're both starting new channels right now. Tim just uploaded his first video with wonderful editing, I might add. Highly check that out.
I love using those cross dissolves.
Yeah, highly recommend checking that out after you see this podcast.
Of course.
But this is going to be this podcast will be the first episode on my channel, hopefully. But along with that, I'll be uploading just some random vlogs once I get around to being outside, and some skits as well.
Soon.
I
like it.
By the end of this year.
Actually, if you check my intro video, I said just about the same thing. I was like, hey, obviously I can't do vlogs right now, but I would like to.
Exactly, yeah. I mean, we could do quarantine vlogs.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Because hopefully soon I won't be using my webcam and I'll actually have my nice camera.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully.
Same here.
On my channel, I'm doing similar things. I'm not sure about skits because, once again, I'm not funny.
You're very funny.
That's debatable.
It's not.
Most of my humor in that video was just me putting subtitles and mocking myself.
And crossfades.
I love crossfades.
I do too.
I know. So with me, I would like to use, mostly gaming, because gaming is just such a big part of my life.
Mm-hmm.
Has been and still is. Probably, hopefully will continue. And so that's just kind of where I put all my stuff. Right now, I'm going to do probably mostly solo videos until I do more multiplayer stuff, because I tried recording a Rainbow Six Siege with my friends, and I kid you not. So we did 2 games before I recorded. The first 2 games, I was in first place, both games.
Really?
The second I started recording, I was on the bottom. Something about clicking the record button, my brain just leaves. It's just gone.
It's like once people start looking at you, the pressure's on. And you can't
pressure
perform.
Is on. See, that's the thing. I can't perform under pressure, no. So will I have Rainbow Six Siege? As of right now, no. Just because I'm so bad.
But
because I don't know why. I don't know.
It's weird like that sometimes. But you are going to be playing
something
Portal,
about. Right? Oh, I am playing Portal's Still Alive. that will be uploaded soon.
Oh, really? So you've already played it?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Can't confirm nothing. I have to watch my channel and find out.
Well,
I'm not sure. See, okay, so I did a chunk of it.
mm-hmm.
And so on the port, because originally it was not on Xbox, the ported version is called Portal Still Alive. And they added additional chapters. So I'm not sure how many chapters I want in one episode because I don't know how long I want the episodes to be. That's the thing. I mean, 15, 20 minutes, that sounds kind of good.
Yeah, that sounds fair. So wait, you're doing...
I don't know how long the game is because
Portal, right?
it's extended. It is the first Portal. Okay. I've never played the first Portal. I've played the second one a ton, but I've never played the first one. Mm-hmm. So I wanted that experience to be shared.
How are you liking it so far?
Oh, I love Portal. It is one of my favorite series. Like, for just the concept is so amazing to me. Mm-hmm. I just love that.
Back when it was released, people like didn't know how that existed. Like,
oh yes.
How could you put portals in like a 3D environment where you could see
black hole?
You could see yourself in the portal.
That's great. Exactly. Shell, you're going off.
Yeah.
It's great. It's so good. I'm excited for it.
Also, speaking of games, we're gonna be this channel. Tim. You're planning on streaming yourself games, right? You're just playing. Oh no, he froze. You okay, Tim?
Okay, so my connection just got real funky. I did not hear a single bit of that.
Yeah, apparently my connection is unstable too.
My connection is bad.
You're planning on streaming as well on your channel, right?
Yes. I'm going to try streaming again. The issue is, so previously I have tried streaming. My internet upload speed is not great, but I can hopefully upload in a nice 720, which is not that bad. The best is, 4K, but I definitely can't do that. But basically, it'll be an okay quality. Okay.
It just cut out, I think. The stream just cut out.
Very.
No. Okay. I'm going to stop and start streaming. Start and stop. Hopefully that doesn't work. That works again. I don't know when that was. Oh no.
That is not. It did?
Yeah, well, the stream cut out, but I don't know how long that's been like that.
Oh.
Alright, I'm going to start streaming
again. Was it recording, though?
Yeah, it's still recording, so we're good.
It's still recording. Okay. Well, at least we have the solid copy down.
At least we have the VOD. The VOD's all we need.
At least we have the VOD.
Oh, no.
It is. Listen, see, the issue is if Twitch doesn't work, YouTube will.
Yeah, of course. Anyways, we'll wait for that to get back up to speed. I don't know what happened there. But,
I don't know either. Someone just asked where it is. I'm very confused. So, yes.
All right. So, you're streaming on your channel and my Twitch channel, hopefully. I mean, I don't know at this point since it just cut out, but...
you should 100%. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why. I'm checking.
I'm going to be...
right now to see if it's working. An error occurred.
However, we are still recording, so...
right now.
Technical difficulties. It's the first one, okay? There's bound to be technical difficulties.
Mm-hmm. We're allowed to have technical difficulties.
Yeah, of course.
I mean, what we could do for now, we can keep trying to record it. If not, we can just record these and then post them, and then when we're actually in person, we can live stream them.
We'll see.
Maybe.
This is all...
I don't know.
This is all our goals for the channel here.
We'll see how it goes.
All right. Hopefully that'll be up soon. This
is why we have first seasons.
Exactly.
This is why we have first episodes, exactly.
Hey, I think we're back on.
So, are we back on?
It's loading.
It's loading. I have my phone up with the Twitch overlay, and I'm just watching.
There we
I'm
go.
just I'm casually being a moderator
There we go.
while also participating live because
We're
it
great.
working?
I think we're great. It just froze again, but it might just be my side.
It just
No, we're good.
it could be because it's starting again. Okay,
It's
so
booting up. It's booting up. All
it's
right.
booting up. What is we're also one of the biggest parts of podcast is obviously discussing what's currently going on, current news. And Armando has found something that I don't actually know about. So I'm excited to listen live.
Oh yeah.
Take it away, Armando. I'm just gonna throw the responsibility to you.
I don't know if you're gonna be able to see this, but we'll try. We'll try.
I'll listen.
Yeah,
paint me a word picture.
I'll paint you a word picture. Okay. So
Thank you.
Recently, well, I'll start at the beginning. Not too recently. I think it was the New York Times leaked a video of the U.S. Navy, and it showed what was like UFOs on it, right? And recently, the Navy came out and said basically that that's an actual video. That's a real Navy video. They declassified it. So,
that's kind of spooky.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, that's kind of spooky.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Let's show this to everyone here. Hopefully I got the right one. Hey, there we are. All right.
I like it.
All right. So
I'm already imagining this.
I'm gonna describe it here. So
yes,
there's this white flying dot in the middle of the sea, and there's a drone.
Is it a circular dot?
Right now, well, it's too small.
Okay.
But it's flying super fast, and they just tracked it. And they're really excited.
Okay.
Okay, I'm pointing it up. Oh, what is that? I pulled it up on the stream. That is spooky.
That is crazy, isn't it?
That is crazy. See, what is the Navy up to right now? I don't know.
I have no idea, man.
Spooky.
Roger.
Spooky.
Yeah. That's crazy. But what I think my theory here, and I think a lot of people's is that they didn't say that this video was real initially, because if you see the whole thing, there's a point where they're like tracking it, right? There's like a big square, and it's tracking, like they're trying to track it, and then it ends up like following it like to a like right to oh my gosh, I can't talk, to keep it right in the center of the screen.
Yeah. Okay.
So I think they didn't release it before because the technology was classified, but now I think everyone else is catching up to that technology, so they released that. They said it was real.
Oh, that's kind of intense.
But
so you have to wonder, because like that they obviously wouldn't release something immediately because they want to make sure, like, hey, did that really just happen? We don't want to release a video that could incite like mass panic that aliens are here, or it doesn't mean it's aliens.
I mean, it doesn't mean that it's aliens. They didn't say it was
aliens.
It
could be some random dude like, hey, I made a plane. I'm flying. It could be that.
A really weird shaped plane that flies super fast.
Okay, but there totally could be someone out there who's like, hey, I know everyone wants to think that this is the classic shape for like an alien ship. Look at like the fourth Indiana Jones. And he's like, I'm going to make a plane just like that, just to scare people. There
Yeah.
could be.
Exactly.
You know?
It could. I mean, but the Navy didn't even know what it was. So
Cool, because, yeah. I mean, hey, they may not know. They may have to. They could be like researching it as we speak.
that's
saying,
true.
like, all
They
right,
could
we
be.
got to find this thing.
Mm-hmm. That's true. So yeah, I mean, it's super weird that like uh the Navy was like. I mean, I don't know what they were tracking like what they were doing before they found it,
Sure.
but apparently like they have the technology to like see like track it, but they don't
Yeah.
know what that is necessarily.
Have they released details on like where they were when they found it? How
Not to my
fast was it going? Were they able to find out how fast it was going?
No, not to my knowledge. But
No.
if
Okay.
you see, there's a part in the video where it's like
Yes.
um, it's traveling against the wind, and the wind is going 170 knots.
Oh,
So it has to be
that
going
is
against
fast.
yeah, it has to be going against super fast winds. And I mean, in the video, it looked like it was going super fast anyways. So
Oh,
I don't know. It's
what's your take on that?
What's my
Who
take?
do you think did that? Like, do you think that's a UFO? Do you think that's a random person? Do you think those are aliens?
I want to believe that it was aliens,
Okay.
right? But
Yeah.
being uh, realistic, right? I think it was just like a satellite drone
Weather balloon.
weather balloon. There we go. No, it was like another country's drone or something that they're
Sure.
like testing out, right?
Do you think that they're similar to the idea I was just talking about? That there is a country that knew, like, what do we think? Because if you think of aliens in like a ship, the classic one is the disc with the little bubble in it for the driver. That is the classic portrayal of aliens.
Hmm.
So do you think that another country, to scare us, did that?
I think that's hilarious, and yes.
Just 100% plausible. Not for sure, but plausible.
Hmm. Like Russia could be like, hey,
It
we're
could
gonna
be
make this
Russia.
UFO.
They taught a bear how to fly.
That's exactly. They just sent a bear up in the upper atmosphere.
I would like to, you know how there's, have you ever seen Catch Me If You Can? That's super specific.
Is that the magic movie?
No, that's not. You see, that's a good one.
Oh, shoot.
It's a movie. I don't know when it came out. It had Leonardo
No,
DiCaprio.
I know. I think I know which one you're talking about.
Where he had a bunch of different identities he was using. It was based on a real story.
Hmm.
And one of them, he was a pilot, and people are super excited to see pilots at that time. When people kept walking up to him, super excited to see him, that is how I would feel with that same bear who was piloting that plane.
That's such
Super long story to get to this. I
such
want to meet a
great
bear.
point for you to make. You know that scene in Catch Me If You Can?
You know that one specific scene from that movie a very long time ago? That's like me. That's me. Listen, bears are great.
Bears
That's
are
what I gotta
great.
say. Bears are great.
Oh man. Hopefully, yeah, they're great.
I hope.
Yeah, that's all you have to say.
That's all I have to say. I hope that. See, what scares me is if that really wasn't an alien. I hope they're peaceful.
Yeah.
But I also hope that that was a bear.
Yeah.
I really want to meet a bear.
That's really everyone's hope, right?
Listen, if there was a bear that was trained enough to fly a plane, imagine how friendly that bear is.
Hmm. Exactly. And it probably gives great hugs too.
I'm sure it gives the best warm hugs ever, and I will be first in line to get one.
Do you think it's a
That's
polar
fine.
bear?
God,
Grizzly
I hope
bear?
so.
Other bear?
You know, any bear. If it's a panda bear, that's even better.
Do you have your panda?
I do have my. I have all three of my pandas. This one's This is my lawyer. He has a scarf. He's official. He's a very good lawyer. It may be him. I don't know. He could have a secret life behind my back.
That's true.
He's probably a pilot. I would believe it. He's already a lawyer. That shows dedication. So does being a pilot.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Well, do we have time for a game here? I feel like we do.
I feel like we do.
Yeah, let's do at least like 2. So
all right, so I
to
heard a little bit about this when you were explaining this one. This I don't know as much, so I will probably need you to help explain what this game is.
You want to start it out though?
Ooh.
See how much you remember.
So, okay, I know it's one of the Reddit games, and I only know one Reddit game. Their 50-50 challenge.
Well, it's not
that.
It's not that.
It's inappropriate.
It's not that.
It's different than that. It's actually PG.
A little bit.
So a little bit. It will not hopefully have the tag "not safe for life."
We will not.
Which is very important because that stuff is scary.
We will not get banned because of this game.
We will not get banned because of this. Have you used Reddit that much?
Me?
Because I have found that I've been using Reddit more.
I mean, I've just browsed it like Twitter, but it's not necessarily something I.
See, I don't even have the app. I only find. Oh yeah, I get that. When I'm looking at like super specific articles, like "Hey, help with this camera or this software," there is always a Reddit subpage about this. I don't know how. It's magical. It's a magical world.
Pure internet. You find
it is pure
sometimes
internet.
You find exactly what you need, and then the other times you find something that you'll never be able to unsee.
Something you can never unsee again, and that's part of the risk.
Yeah.
It's like when you're on the internet, you're going over and like there's some places you shouldn't go to, and then Reddit doesn't always give you that option. You sometimes see some things. Don't ever do the 50-50 challenge. That's all I'm going to say.
Well, we will not be doing the Reddit 50-50 challenge, but instead, we will be deciding whether or not people are assholes. With
oh no.
So this isn't my original idea. I stole this off another podcast. I'm not gonna lie.
Spicy.
But
okay.
So we're gonna be browsing the Reddit page. Am I the asshole?
Do you want to read them, or would you like me to read? Or
well, I'm gonna read them out here.
Okay.
So these posts are situations in which people like ask other people whether they're the assholes in that situation or not.
Sure.
So, for example, we can do.
I'm so concerned for some of these now.
We'll do this one right here.
I don't lie.
Am I the asshole for not inviting a girl to use my home gym after she accused me of creeping on her before? And then it in the post. It? Oh, this is a short post, but in the post it's gonna. No, here I'll read the whole thing out here.
I need context for this. You gotta have context.
I used to go to a gym nearby that closed down. I got some stuff off on Amazon and have a pretty decent home gym. I've had some of my former gym members come by and use my place. I have them use it one at a time and wipe things down after they leave.
I was going to say, I hope they're real good friends because it's weird to have a stranger. Okay.
Yeah. So there's this girl. Let's say her name is Carly. Carly a while back told some other people that I and some other guys at the gym were checking her out. And just to paint the picture, she is not attractive. She is not at all attractive and pretty overweight.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Starting it off strong.
Yeah, great.
Okay.
I never checked her out nor stared too long. I think she honestly said it just to get attention.
All right. Stared too long.
Hold on, it's not done yet. When she asked me if she could drop by, I told her that I don't feel comfortable with having more people at my house. She started begging me if she could only come Sunday mornings. I told her no. Then next day she starts messaging me again if I had reconsidered. Flat out, I don't want her in my house. Someone that is
Sure.
this much trouble at my gym will only cause more trouble in my dwelling. She thinks of me as an a-hole. So,
Oh, so this is
no, is
okay.
he the asshole?
I think that he is completely justified because it is his house, and if someone was insinuating that he was a pervert, I would not invite her over. I think it's her in this case.
That's true. But also, he shouldn't just be like
Oh no,
saying
I
that.
I'm not denying that he was not being rude in his description of her. But in the case given, I think he's allowed to choose who goes into his house. I would recommend him to rethink how he talks about people. But
Exactly.
besides that, I think he's just living his best life with his sketchy personal gym
The most
that he
upvoted
invites old people.
the most upvoted comment says, "Not the asshole." I'd straight up tell her that the remarks made you feel uncomfortable,
Sure.
and you wouldn't feel comfortable being alone with someone who felt that way about you. I agree with that.
That's a good point. I agree with that as well. Because, I mean, that's the thing. If she was making those comments, why do you even want to go to his gym? Lady, what are you doing?
Yeah, and this other one says, "Who knows what she'll accuse of you if you do."
That's another good point.
But
These
yeah,
This is how it is.
hmm
People be out here like this.
people be out here like this sometimes. That's just how it be.
That's just in this life, it is what it is.
All right, let's go on to another one here.
Okay.
Um,
See, as bad as it is, I kind of want to have a situation where the poster is in fact the bad guy or girl.
wait, what is this one?
What is this one?
I'm trying to pick out good ones here.
This is gonna be. I can just tell by this. This is gonna be so much easier in person because for the video and everything, I have no idea what's
Look,
happening.
I'm trying to screen share it, but it's not working, okay?
It's okay. I appreciate your description of it. I
Yeah.
know that someone could pilot that. That's all I need to know.
All right, so I got one here. Am I the asshole
Okay.
for wanting to sleep in past 5 a.m.? Oh, wanting to sleep in past 5 a.m. on my one day off.
That
Off of that.
sounds normal, but gotta have that context.
Oh my gosh. All right.
Oh, I'm scared already.
Well, no, it's just really long.
Oh,
All
you
right.
can find what's you would say is the biggest part if you feel it's too long.
Yeah, okay, cool. Um, so it just says, title says most of it. I have today off work, one glorious day. I am 18 weeks pregnant,
Glorious day. Oh
so
no.
my body is starting to hurt. But
Okay.
I am a nurse, so my feet are pounding from 16-hour
Oh
shifts.
no.
I usually
Wait,
get
how
up
long
at
did?
3:45 to get ready at work by 4:30.
Okay.
Okay? She leaves the house quietly after packing lunch for her husband plus two kids.
Why does she have to do all that? She's a nurse and
Because she's
pregnant.
the first one to wake up. Apparently. I
Yeah.
don't know.
Yeah. I guess.
She says, I've always been the person who sees the sun and thinks, oh, hey, time to get up. So husband's alarm starts going off at 5 a.m. Automatically, I'm up. He lets the dogs out and gets back in bed. Alarms continue to go off. I swear this man can sleep through anything, but please tell me why your alarms are set at 5 when you don't have to be at work until 10.
Wait. Wait. He wakes up at 5 just
And
to let the dogs out?
apparently he doesn't even work that day. Most days he doesn't even think about getting up until around 8. She asked him to please let the dogs in so that they can sleep a little longer. Kids are still asleep, no worry there. Just please let the dogs in so that they'll stop barking. Didn't ask him to
Sure.
feed him, nothing. So that's when I got hit with, why are you so lazy in the morning? Some of us want to sleep too. Now I'm wondering if I'm truly the
Hmm.
asshole because I wanted to sleep a little, or if he's the asshole who refused to get up and help out a little.
I think
And then
that
hold
it
on.
is the husband.
This post has been edited. Okay.
Oh no.
The edit says, "I'm not leaving my husband. My two kiddos are from a previous marriage where I was single for 6 years after our divorce. I do not
Okay.
need relationship advice. We've already talked about counseling, and I'm afraid it'll come to the point of me snapping his head off." So they're already on a rocky
They're
start
on
here.
edge.
They're already on edge.
Ooh. Okay. Um.
Although the top comment says, "Not the asshole. Gotta throw out the whole man." And then she
Oh,
replies with, "I've thought about it," which is
this lady is gonna order her husband to get killed. So, ooh, I have so many questions to ask this lady. How
how
far along was her pregnancy?
hold on. I think it's like
'Cause
18 months, 18 weeks. Sorry,
18 weeks.
18
So
months. It's
that
not a thing.
okay. Because my new question, the question I would like to ask her, why don't you get maternity leave?
That's true. I mean, maybe she can't
I
though.
mean, does that happen when it? Okay, maybe me because I
Maybe
also
no,
don't know. Does
because
that happen
that's
when you
when
actually
babies.
have
Yeah,
the
that's when
kid?
they have the baby.
That makes sense. But ooh, see, that is a really bad, like a rough job to have a kid with because you're a
Exactly.
nurse, so you have to do a lot. But I do think that the husband should think, hey, my wife is pregnant and she's a nurse, so she's busy constantly. That he could do something. You know, he could do a little more in the morning besides just letting his alarm go off, letting the dogs stay outside, which is mean to the dogs, first off. And then I feel like just throwing in a little effort there, here and there. Got to make your kids some lunch.
Exactly.
I'm just saying.
I think we can all agree that this woman is not the asshole in this situation,
No,
right?
it's the guy.
It's the guy.
Even though their relationship sounds really sketchy with her comments, um, I hope she is not called a hit squad. But yes, it is the husband.
Uh-oh.
Oh
I think it
no,
froze. No, the Reddit page froze for some reason.
the Reddit.
I'm stuck on the middle mouse. You know when you click in the middle mouse and it lets you like scroll without using the scroll wheel?
Yes.
It's stuck on that,
Oh,
but it's not scrolling. Oh no.
do you want to try refresh the page?
Yeah, I did.
Oh no.
All right.
Oh.
We'll wait 1 sec. This is not technical difficulties.
This is an interesting game. I kind of like it. Except it's very, when you read this story and you listen to it, you can tell that it's, because you also have to question, is it biased though? Because the lady in the sketchy relationship could have been saying a lot of things.
Exactly. You never really know if these things are biased unless
There's
they're
so many
clearly biased, right?
questions. Yeah. There's so many questions I want to ask these people. It's like, why is the husband doing this? Why is the one lady from the gym in contact with you if she said you were a pervert? I don't know. There's so many things that are left unanswered.
Mm-hmm.
Also, why did that guy? Okay, see, I can. I know we moved on past the first one, but I can understand like getting some equipment or whatever to work out. But why would you go and invite the people you went to the gym? I mean, were they friends or were they strangers? And he's like, hey, you know how we all used to see each other at this gym? Well, if don't think it's creepy or anything, but you should come to my gym.
Exactly.
Like, that's just weird.
That is weird.
There's such a lack of context that it's terrifying.
All right. We'll do one more, and then I think we're going to call it off here.
Understandable.
Right? Okay, so this post is, "Am I the asshole for telling my sister she's not a better wife than me?"
Oh.
So first off, already some drama here.
This is a spice. I can tell this is going to be a fun one. Just going to get my casual sip of water real quick.
All right, I'll paraphrase here.
Go for it.
I have a sister who is 5 years younger than me. She's always been, quote unquote, perfect, popular, great at sports, graduated salutatorian of her class. I don't know what that does. That mean anything?
I don't know. I know like Victorian and stuff. I don't know much more besides that.
Full ride scholar, blah blah blah. Okay, cool.
Okay. Very nice. Very nice.
So it was no wonder.
Go education.
Yeah, it was no wonder to anyone that she met Mark in college, and they got married within a couple of months of graduation.
Get it, Mark.
Um, Also, I have a similar story full of scholarship and good grades, but I was never interested in romantic relationships.
Ooh.
Um, I
Okay.
graduated
Now I'm
single and
curious.
got a good job. Oh, so much backstory, so much backstory. Anna was
She's going
excited when
for
I
it. Yeah,
brought.
she's going for the work life.
Yeah,
Continue. Sorry.
no, you're good. Anna was excited when I brought home Andrew, but then her comments started.
Ooh.
She started
Oh.
making comments about I was finally settling down, and how I could finally quit that job and become a mom like her. And
Oh, this is acting like she's not an independent woman.
and also she couldn't wait to teach me how to be a good wife.
Wow. Okay. This is
I don't know why
this is gonna be this is a good one, I can tell.
I don't know why she says this, but it's
Sure.
important to note that Anna also found Jesus in college and stayed very religious.
Good for her.
I mean, yeah, it's not
What's her
really
name? Anna?
Anna. It's Anna. So I'm assuming
Okay.
Anna.
It could be either, yeah.
It could be either.
You know, Miss A or Mrs. A, I'm gonna call you.
Okay.
Oh, I don't mean to be okay, never mind. Continue.
Anyways, she is quite literally a stay-at-home mom, and that's what works for her and Mark, and that's great for them.
Sure.
However, that's not what Andrew and I want at all.
Her way of keeping it's almost like she's keeping out of bias. She's like saying exactly how it is, and I appreciate that. I do.
I don't know why she had to bring religion in here. She found Jesus.
No, I had no idea why. It's
What?
just like, hey, in case you're wondering, she found Jesus.
Maybe it comes back later in the story here.
I hope so, because that's confusing.
At first I was open, but quickly became apparent that all Anna's advice amounted to you should stay at home and start popping out kids. When I told her that the advice wasn't pertinent to my desires, she would brush it off and tell me that it'd come around eventually and realize she was right.
Wow.
She got angry when she found out that we weren't having a church wedding. She acted insulted when we didn't hang the huge Bible verse plaque she got us in our entryway. She's been asking if I'm pregnant yet every single conversation we've had since we got back from our honeymoon. Okay, so there's where the religion thing comes up.
That makes sense. I understand why you brought it back. Okay. I have my questions I would like to ask already. I got them. I thought of it.
Yesterday,
Oh no.
there's more. Yesterday, I told her that I didn't appreciate her comments, and that if she couldn't respect our decisions to live our lives in marriage, how we choose, then she needed to stop talking to me, period.
Oh.
She accused me of being jealous that someone loved her sooner, and that because of that she was a better wife. I told her that getting hitched to 22 doesn't make you a better wife, nor does it make you more mature, and I hung up.
Facts.
Well, okay.
This is a spicy one.
She hasn't responded to any of her texts or calls in the week since. She's been ignoring Mark's calls, and if my parents try to tell me I need to apologize to her, I changed the topic.
I don't think she was out of line.
I'm not interested in talking to her because she's insulting me, my husband, and our choices.
See, okay, I understand where she's coming from with the whole like the only issue I have with her is because she said like instead of I won't talk to you about this anymore, it's I won't talk to you, period. That's where I think it became an issue with her family.
Mm-hmm.
But that being said, I think her sister is way out of line.
Oh, hold on.
Oh no.
There's another thing here.
Oh no.
It's a conclusion here. Andrew says I was maybe too harsh on her. I've read some texts from her and Mark, and they are alternate between being very rude and accusatory and telling me to get over myself and be grateful for Anna's help and begging for forgiveness. My parents just want us to figure this out. Am I the asshole here? That's the question we leave with.
Did she say what her name was?
What was that?
Did she say her name?
No.
Right. So Mrs. Anna's sister. I think you are okay. Minus the comment about "I'll never talk to you again." I think you were very in line. I don't think you were in the wrong. I feel that your sister has very 1930s-esque ideals of marriage. I also don't understand how being married sooner makes you a better wife. Anyone meets someone later.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, another side comment about your religion is you should not push your religion on others. It is their free choice. If they don't want to be married in a religious way, that's fine.
Sure.
But if you decide to be a stay-at-home mom, that's fine. That's perfectly okay. But you should not think that's the only way, because a lot of people can make it work. Look at the other lady. She was pregnant, a nurse, and she's fine. She did not need to be at home.
Exactly. There we go.
You, however, Mrs. Annie, are a very open and shut case. I'd call you a loony, but that's very offensive.
I think the majority here are saying, no, not the asshole.
They're
Let's
right.
see. Let's see here.
I think Anna is.
Let's see. Let's sort by controversial and see who says that they're the asshole. Oh, never mind. I don't think there's anyone here. Wow.
I get that. It seems like an open and shut case because it's oh, I don't know. They're almost polar opposites, you know?
That's true.
It's interesting. That is how siblings be, though.
Yeah, they're all basically saying, not the asshole.
I agree.
All right. Well, I think that's the end of the game there.
We gotta do that more. That was a fun one.
Yeah. All right.
That's interesting. Give my 2 cents.
So I guess this is the end of the first episode ever of Earful Encounters. We've actually been going on for around an hour, 50 minutes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Really?
So I think we'll see if we keep it around that time or we'll shorten it maybe.
Yeah.
We planned it on being 30, but maybe that plan is going to change.
We'll have to. I mean, hey, if you want to chill with us for an hour, go for it.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, we're just talking here.
It's for your auditory enjoyment.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
That's a weird way to word that.
Yeah. But I mean, you enjoy our audio, right? And then we just don't talk ever.
And then we just instantly just cuts to black, and it is. Perfect.
Can you hear me? No, I'm kidding. All right. Well, hopefully you guys have had a good time.
I had a great time.
Yeah, Tim, did you have a great time?
I had such good. We talked about bears, bamboo, Mrs. Anna's 1930 way. Good things. Good things. We've talked about Catch Me If You Can. We talked about Nice See Me. I genuinely have it sitting next to me.
Oh wow! Look at that.
Good movie.
Such Quiznos.
That's actually really funny. This is perfect.
All right.
Anyways.
I think we're gonna wrap it up here. See you guys sometime maybe soon. I don't know. Next week. We'll schedule this next week.
We'll schedule a time.
Yeah, we'll put a schedule together. Next week at 8, we'll be here.
Y'all should come again.
And then the VOD on YouTube will be up sometime soon.
Yes.
Maybe. All right. See you guys.
I just hit my hand. Ow.
I just remembered I gotta do this.
What's this?
Oh no.
Is it recorded that I just nailed my hand into it? Because that really hurt.
Tim Stall.
Oh, hi. My name is Tim. Oh my God.